But what this video is about today, I just wanted to talk about like private label products and the price you pay for them. I've been talking to a young lady on YouTube. She was asking me if I would suggest, if I would recommend, like that 120 palette to her because I use it a lot. And, frankly, I would. So I told her that I would. Now, knowing this, I assumed she would buy it. I just didn't know where she would buy it from, but I knew that she would. But she messaged me and she told me that she bought it. Now, the problem is, she's like, oh, I just purchased my palette for like $35. Thanks for suggesting it. I love it. It's great. And I'm like, wow, you paid $35 for it. I bought mine for like $19. Now, granted, $35 isn't a lot of money, but when you think about the fact that we received the exact same product, it doesn't really make sense. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, some of you may or may not know what, private label is, but basically it's when you have a manufacturer who makes the product and they sell them wholesale to another company, which then puts their label on it and resell it, hence private label. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing because it's done all the time, every day, everywhere, like all around us. But the only bad thing is when you have these companies who try to take it and make it their own, and then they thus make it so much higher. Like the fact that she paid $35 for it, I thought that was kind of absurd. The whole reason why people buy these ready-made palettes is because they're cheap and they have lots of choices and the quality is decent. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of ridiculous. So I've been searching on like Google on it just to get some random prices, of some of these things. And this is in no offense to any of these companies. I can't apologize because I'm not sorry, but I just wanted to let you all know just so that you know what you're getting into when you're looking for them, or if you're trying to buy one, just so you'll know what to look for. So I got my note cards and here it goes. So I personally have 120 palette, which I bought mine from a company called Beauty's Factory, and that one was $24.99 plus shipping. This was a year ago, so well, this is the price I have now, and it was about the same thing a year ago, so whatever. But right before Christmas, I wanted to purchase another one because I'm giving it away. And I can't even remember where I searched for it first, but I looked at BH Cosmetics. That one was $29.95 plus shipping. I saw a site called In Touch Trends that was $27.99 plus shipping. Like I said, Beauty's Factory was $24.99 plus shipping. And then I searched on eBay. And if you search internationally, I found one that was $15. And if you search for a US seller, which is what I tried to do because I wanted to cut the shipping time in half, but that one was $27. So I actually extended my contest deadline so that I could wait for the one to come that was only $15. So oh yeah, but what I noticed also, there was a palette, a 120 palette, the same palette that I have and thousands of other people have, and it was being sold for like $100 because it was labeled MAC. MAC doesn't make 120 palettes. They don't make 88 palettes. They don't make those palettes that you see on YouTube. MAC does not make those, so I definitely would not pay more than $20 to $25 for it. They're not MAC, so don't be fooled. Same thing with the 88 palette, because I got one of those as well, and I was originally going to get it from Coastal Scents because I really wanted a US seller just so that I could receive the product in a decent amount of time. But like, I'm searching and and I'm like, wow, this is ridiculous. But BH sells it. It's $19 to $22 depending on whether you get the matte or the shimmer one. I think you pay a little more for the shimmer palette. Whatever. Coastal Scents has it for $18.95, and again, these are the prices plus shipping, so you're paying $18.95 plus shipping. Artistic, I don't even remember the exact URL for that website, but they sold it for $39.99. I saw one on Overstock for $29.89. Beauty's Factory $17.99. And then on eBay, if you search internationally, one for $12, and that's including shipping. So $12 total. And then a US seller, it was $23.50, and that's including shipping as well. And again, the same thing with the 10 blush palette. Coastal Scents $15.95 plus tax. BH Cosmetics $16.95 plus tax, and on eBay it was $14 total, and that was only internationally. I could not find, or maybe I didn't look for a US seller, but whatever. And surprisingly, Bitch Slap Cosmetics has the palette for $45 plus shipping. Paintwheels. You've been hearing a lot of hype about these Paintwheels that are sold by, like, whatever. They're sold by several companies. I searched for the green one. It's like green, yellow, blue, whatever. It's called like the Sprite Paintwheel, or if you got it from Bitch Slap, I think it's called Jealous Bitch. But I searched on those too because they are a private label. A private label product. And eBay $17.50 total. On Bitch Slap it was $18 plus shipping. Another company, it came up to like $30. Another company, Cosmetic Cosmos, it was $19.95, and that was including shipping. Or was it? No, that's plus shipping. And another company, Bella Blue, and it was $17.50 total. So, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these particular products because I use them. If you're one of those people who aren't ready to pay like $12 to $15 per single eyeshadow, then it's a good chance to kind of, increase your makeup collection quickly and cheaply. But I just seriously think, if you're gonna buy them, just do some research. I'm not saying that I would go out and purchase all of them from eBay because you don't always know who you're buying from. But I definitely would just, check around. It's just, a couple things you probably would consider. Like me personally, when I order something, I always think about shipping time. So if possible, I always try to buy from the US because that's going to cut shipping time like to 5 to 7 days. Palettes are so fragile. So I would, if possible, just try to get some feedback from other people who've purchased them, or try to get feedback from other people who've purchased them, or even read what is it called? Their ratings or reviews, just to see how they packaged the item or how they shipped it to you, how many were broken when you got them. Because personally, when I got it from Beauty's Factory, I think only one was like chipped. So that's pretty good. Whereas opposed to, I bought a little 40 palette on eBay and 8 of them were broke. You know what I'm saying? So it's lots of things to consider. Like I said, I'm not saying I wouldn't purchase from any of these companies, because I definitely would. But at the same time, I would definitely just, check out their prices to make sure that I'm going to get the best thing for my buck.